This week on the Weekly Wrap-Up, we talk about all sorts of crazy PlayStation VR games coming your way today, and other stuff. This is the Midnight Gamescast.
I almost
record every Monday night at midnight and bring it to you every Tuesday.
This is the Midnight Gamescast, where we record every Monday night at midnight. We bring it to YouTube every Tuesday. It's the Weekly Wrap-Up. That's this video right here. You found it. Don't go anywhere. Got a little rhythm going on.
Maybe you should go somewhere.
Rhythm going on.
I'm too white for rhythm. No. Every Wednesday is PlayStation VR Theater, and then every Thursday as Viewer Takeover.
Yes.
That's where you take over.
Ooh, I'm excited to see who takes over this week.
Mike Cooper, you're in the queue.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. As always, my name's Brian Paul, and to my right, your left, the one, the only Jeremy King.
Howdy doody. How do you do?
Howdy doody.
Yes, I like your earrings, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
They're very nice.
Lone glass.
Yes. It's cold outside, thank you. And Michelle.
Oh, thank you. And it is freezing outside.
It is.
Well, freezing. It's like 50s. It's not actually that cold.
It's beautiful
July.
outside, and to my left, speaking of beautiful, you're right, Michelle Baracchione.
It's because you never go outside.
Yeah, that is true.
I went outside yesterday for all of 17 minutes.
So what were you doing outside for 17 minutes?
I came to
Are
visit
you, okay?
you at work.
Oh,
Don't you remember?
But you had to go inside for that.
Okay, so I was literally outside for 2 minutes each way, and then 10 minutes.
To get to the car.
Okay,
to get
I
to
accept
the restaurant.
that. Sure.
To get back to the car.
Does being in the car with the window down not constitute being outside? Because that's as close as I get most days.
For
the
you,
window
I'll
was
count
down.
it. I would count it, you know.
I'll give it to you.
I'd say, I'd consider that your bed being made when it's like, really is it? I don't know if it really is.
It's definitely not made. It's like, I've got a green
He's got a
screen.
green
He's a
screen on
sheet
it. I
right
can
now.
see it
Ooh,
from
is it?
here.
Yeah, it's definitely not made. No, there could be someone under it, but the green screen's making him invisible.
You'll never know.
Yeah.
You could set up the camera and make it look like you're sleeping on air.
Possibly.
You could do that.
That'd be awesome.
That
Could
would
do
be
a lot
kinda
of
cool.
things.
Or a sea of Asian boys. You could sleep on. That'd be neat for you. You'd like that.
What are we doing here?
Who knows?
This is supposedly a PlayStation VR podcast, and as we all decided last week, we don't talk about games anymore, so good for us.
Yeah.
Quick correction. Last week I said that Winking VR was making that new Reborn: A Samurai Awakens video game. I was incorrect. They apparently are publishing it, which is strange.
Yeah.
In Pixel Gear developer Geronimo, or Geronimo. Why do you have to make things difficult,
Right?
Geronimo?
Because all names
It's more
are
fun to
taken.
watch you try.
And fail. They're the ones making it, and Winking is publishing it. So Pixel Gear, a much better game than Unearthing Mars, so who knows? It's possible. It could be okay. Yeah.
We'll see.
Also, a very cool piece of news this week, or maybe last week. I'm getting far behind on my news reports. Starblood Arena is now officially $20 across the board.
Yes.
Sweet.
Physical copy, digital copy, whatever you're doing, go buy Starblood Arena, because that game deserves some love. And we should populate the online community so we can all play together and always have cool Starblood Arena matches.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Every Wednesday is PlayStation VR Theater. No, every Wednesday is Wednesday Night Wars.
Wednesday Night Wars. That's what they do? Yeah.
That's what they do. Get everybody there at the same
neat.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, populate the servers,
Yep.
And the developers are playing too, so, go hang out with them.
Are you going on there?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's
I don't know.
I don't get to play video games for fun anymore. I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah.
All I do is
No, it's
sit
supposed to
behind
be
my computer.
enjoyable.
I'm having a blast.
There you go. Keep that fake spirit up.
And then just so we can get this thing off of the table.
Yes.
Here, you know what? The box is down here.
That's what she
Yes,
said.
what is this?
Good. So KJH, you can probably find this on Amazon. Maybe I'll just put a screen in down below. On Amazon, they're selling this KJH multi-purpose stand. You want to check that out?
Yeah, absolutely.
And what it is, it's good for your PlayStation 4 Pro, your Slim, your standard vanilla PS4, and it also has room for the breakout box in the middle for your PlayStation VR. It's got two charging docks.
That's actually pretty convenient.
Let's see if we can turn this a little bit.
There you go.
And as you can see, you got a couple Move controllers down there. It's a charging port and place for two DualShock controllers.
Very convenient.
It's very convenient, and So that's the deal. This little hook
Yeah.
here is for headphones, and then up here it's supposed to be a place to rest the VR headset.
Sweet.
I like it.
It's sweet. It's very convenient. Underneath the console, there are fans to
I
keep
saw that,
everything
yeah.
cold.
Nice.
There are little USB dongles sticking out everywhere.
Yeah.
Extra USB ports.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice to have a place for the breakout box because obviously that can be a pain in the butt.
Oh, absolutely. Yep.
Oh, I keep moving it around to different shelves as well.
Kind of just hangs there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, this might seem like a paid promotion or something. All that happened is they emailed me. They said, would you check it out and tell us what you think? And this is what we think. It's good. It's got a nice, solid, sturdy base. Nothing's going to fall over.
Yeah.
And it's cool to have one place to charge everything because with the 2 USB ports in the front of your PlayStation 4, you can only charge 2 Move controllers or 2 DualShocks or whatever it is you're doing. And if you have running out of USB spots for your breakout box, it's a pain. I don't love it, and here's the reason why I don't love it is because it's actually being sold as like a VR stand as well.
Okay.
But what you do with the VR helmet is you sort of just rest it on top.
So it's not really secure.
It's not secure.
Yeah.
And
It doesn't look like it would if the weight was shift. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so everything else sits perfectly in place and works great. And then the VR helmet, it's just not the right place for it.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a stand in a charging station for everything else you have, this is fantastic. But do not get this if you're looking for a nice, secure place for your VR headset.
Right.
Yeah.
I love the case I have. I really do. It's not good for charging, obviously, but I have a full case for the headset for just all of the controllers. I mean, everything fits in there, and it's fantastic.
It's awesome, and it wasn't expensive, right?
And it's got a strap, so you can just take it and go as
need
well. I
something
mean,
like
it's
that.
really cool. And it was only like it was like $34.
Yours
I think,
is
or
pretty
something.
nice. For
Also
your
on
helmet?
Amazon.
Yeah. Really?
Mine's
Yeah.
just for the
Yeah,
helmet.
it was
Yeah,
great.
but that looks nice. I kind of just need that because I don't really
Yeah.
take it around with me much anymore at all. I just kind of leave it.
So when
I
you
think
when you
the one I bought was
sorry.
like I'm sorry, I was just gonna say I think it was like $5 more than yours, and it was
Oh yeah, way
Yeah.
more versatile.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's definitely worth the extra
Sweet.
little bit of cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yours is cool. I'm concerned that you put yours away in the closet when you're done with it.
I
and
put it
then-
right back into the box that it came packaged with. every
Interesting.
time.
All right. That's actually a pretty sturdy box, so it's not the
It's
worst
very
place
sturdy,
for it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Very nice revealing as I opened it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
revealing.
I like revealing. All right, we need to get this thing off of the table. So hold on a second. Let's get it. You want to do the Des snap?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, snap, and we're back. All right, we've got a little bit
Nice.
more room to work with here, and now we can
I'm
get back.
so happy Des taught us that trick.
on
Yeah, that's a very nice trick.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to learn a little magic trick myself.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a quarter go through the bottom of a glass into the glass.
How's that working for
Well,
you?
not so good. So far, I've broken 7 glasses,
Really?
and I've lost 4 quarters. So I'm $1 down, and they're work glasses, so I'm not paying for those.
That's fine. We throw those.
We do. They're fun. So that takes care of, let's see, Starblood, stand, and let's, since this is the weekly wrap-up, let's talk a little bit about what happened last week.
What happened last week,
Well,
Brian?
a couple great games came out.
Yeah, one of which I really want to buy and I'm excited to get. I want to download it big time.
I'm guessing that's Super Hot.
Super
Super.
Hot.
Yes. It looks like a blast, literally.
It is so
especially
good.
a review. You know what I mean? It was a good
I watched
review.
the
was
review
good,
too.
too.
Yeah,
it was,
a good review. So
It was.
Yeah.
I turned it on just to get a little quick sneak peek there before
yeah?
you came. I was thinking I might have more time, but as soon as it turned on and the screen came up, and then you buzzed,
Is that what happened?
and I was like, oh.
That sucks.
But that being said, I'm
She
glad
was
you're on
thinking
time.
you would have more time before you came.
No, I really come too soon.
Super Hot's
Anyway,
amazing.
Super Hot.
Oh yeah, Super Hot.
Super.
Super Hot is fantastic.
Yes.
Right now, I'd say I put it in my top 5 favorite PlayStation VR games
Wow.
yet, and it's like not even that long of a game. At like 2 hours, you can blast through the campaign. But it's one of those games that you want to play
Yeah.
constantly and get better at
They were
and be
saying
more
you can keep
stylish.
going.
Yep, and then there's the endless modes where you can just play forever basically and try to beat your highest score, your kill count.
Yeah.
And it's one of those games where the second a buddy comes over and goes, "Hey, can I check out your PlayStation VR? I've
wanna
never
be
tried
like,
it."
"This is the
Be like,
one."
"Here, take these Move
That's the one,
controllers and kill some
My
motherfuckers."
concern is that you were saying like you basically have to stand up in order to play and move around.
I say yes, but apparently some people say no. So
Right. But to get the best experience, you're thinking.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've stood up
I need
most
to move
of the VR
lots
games.
of things in my
Have you?
living room.
Oh yeah, most of them I play, I stand up. I just find it really
I
neat.
tried it with Farpoint once, and
Oh, it was awesome with Farpoint because you can get into the position, you know what I mean? Kind of stand like it was really fun.
I just like the computer chair, so I can like lean back and I can swirl around and stuff.
I like
and
that
have,
with like
the fan
Zelda and
going.
Final
It's actually
Fantasy.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's so what you said there was an issue? You have an issue with possibly standing up and doing this. Is that true or no?
It just kept saying that I was out of the gameplay and this and that.
Well,
and,
maybe the camera not adjusted for like a
I
standing
probably
position.
have to readjust it, so it's down like underneath my TV.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if I have to.
What I've done, and I've gotten some pretty good results with this, is that my TV is probably about, I'd say, 1.5 feet away from the wall.
Okay.
So what I found a way to do was instead of resting the camera on top of the TV, I found a way to mount it 1.5 feet further back, higher up,
All right.
to give me some more play
Yeah,
area. So
okay.
the camera sees a little bit more.
Sweet.
There are some tracking
There
issues.
should be a way to like nail it to the wall, so you don't have to move it ever again.
Sure, if you have a wall and nails, and then there's
Go
definitely
for
a
it.
way.
Yeah, there's a way to nail anything to anything. You know
Right.
what I mean?
It's too expensive to be
Ooh, I
messing
have new
with.
plans for the night.
Yeah, there you go.
Sweet. Yeah, there are some tracking issues. They're so few and far between, though, that in how great the game is when it's working properly.
Yeah.
You just can't deny that this is a fantastic game despite a few little problems.
Right.
Highly recommended. Buy it right away. No questions asked. And the other game I played last week was called Archangel.
Archangel. Yes, I watched that review too.
What'd you think? I didn't get to this
I mean,
one.
That was a good one too.
Yeah, I had a blast with it.
Yeah.
It only lasts about 3.5 hours or so.
Okay.
There are multiple difficulty levels, and you can
Yeah.
go back and unlock more things. But it's so story heavy that it's not one of those games that you're gonna finish and go right back and start over. You're like, oh, there's a lot of story going on here.
Yeah.
It's unfortunately a little overpriced. At $40,
Yeah.
this would have been a no-brainer at $20, but at $40, you're like, it
Wait.
all depends on your
Right.
financial situation. If
Yeah.
$40 is nothing to you, then
Go
golden.
for it.
Then yeah.
Right? Yeah, super polished game. I definitely consider this the first of like the next generation of PlayStation VR games where they're just looking better and better.
It looked like it
Cool.
looked pretty good. You know, I know
They're
that
improving a
social
little, yeah.
screen is always, nowhere near the correct, the way you really see the game. You know?
Yeah.
It always looks nicer.
Oh yeah, it goes from fucking looking fantastic to looking like Cruising USA in the arcade. You know what I mean? It really does. But what?
But the one thing, the reason I use the social screen in my reviews, and somebody brought that up this week, is because I feel like the thing, no matter what you do, a 2D display, no matter how nice it looks, will
Yeah.
still never give you the feeling of the immersion once you put that
Oh,
headset
yeah,
on.
never.
So taking a nice looking image like that is as close as I can get.
Yeah.
Right.
If I take the image that comes out of the headset by using the share button, it's super low res. It's like
Yeah.
half the frame rate,
just
and
not the same.
and it's just this weird warped low res
Yeah.
image that just doesn't get the point across.
And people be like, oh, what do I want to play that for?
Right.
You know?
So I do
That
that on my
looks
Let's Plays,
stupid.
but not on my
Yeah.
reviews. Yeah, and then we'll save what's coming out this week for after we begin the show.
Sure.
So what do you think?
I think we should begin this episode.
You think so?
I think so.
It's about time.
Right?
Right.
We're
What?
begin this episode the way we begin every
Those
episode.
motherfuckers! It took them 10 minutes to start talking about video games.
God damn it.
I wasted so much of your time, sir.
Shush you.
Yep.
God damn.
3 minutes and 43 seconds in. No, not really.
How do we
at all.
talk? How do we begin every episode?
With a little game of should we or shouldn't we?
And what the hell is that?
You're about to put 60 seconds up on the clock up on the counter the way
Oh.
that Jeremy likes it.
I love it. Thump.
Fantastic.
I like your passion.
Thank
And we're
you.
going to talk about what we've been playing or watching with 60 seconds and convince you at home if you should be playing or watching too. Jeremy, would you like to go first?
I guess.
Can't say no to a lady.
I can't.
Honey Mark.
Especially this lady.
Get
Get
set.
Go.
Well, so I didn't really get a chance to play much games this week because I've been, working and then out in Maine again, not on the kayak, and I didn't get a serious sunburn, although I never talked about that, actually.
You did a little bit.
It hurt.
Somebody wanted to light their joint on your ears.
Oh, yeah, that I don't think was a sunburn, and I gladly do that. They don't feel warm today. But anyways, so Stranger Things Trailer 2, I just recently watched that, and that looked... I can't wait for that. That fucking show looks...
When's that coming out? October?
October 29th. I think they moved it up a few days because it was supposed to be on Halloween. But I really enjoyed the first one. I thought it was great. It really was. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Did it make you feel like it was? They captured the 80s for me as well. You know,
Definitely.
we were that age in the 80s.
Yep.
You know, So it just felt comfortable, and I enjoyed it, and I can't wait for the new one. And we should watch the trailer.
We should watch the trailer. All right.
So Stranger Things, should we?
We should. Trailer 2 at least. I mean, Yes.
All right.
Not many games, and I promise I will get a Move
Not
controller.
even Zelda, huh?
I didn't get a chance. I have not been home, and I haven't been home yet since.
You bring your Switch in like the car with you or anything like that?
That's what I mean. I still get this. I haven't.
I thought he was going to pull the Switch out of that.
The Switch?
Yeah.
No.
What did you think I said?
Change of clothes. I don't know. I heard it wrong.
Okay.
My clothes, my other change that I wore, smell like campfire, so I didn't want to change into that. And,
all right.
So yeah. Anyways, we should. Trailer 2. I didn't play any
Trailer
games.
2.
It's all right.
Tomorrow I will, maybe.
With the release schedule that's coming out of the games this week,
Yeah.
there's a lot of games you should be playing.
Oh, I can't wait to do Final Fantasy 12 again, and I really want to do Super Hot, really bad.
Super
hot.
Michelle, are you ready?
I'm ready as I'm gonna be.
That's a no.
No, I'm ready.
On your mark, get set, go.
All right. Well, I originally wanted to talk about a game which I apparently cannot talk about yet that I have been playing, which is Infinite Mini Golf. All I'm gonna say, we will talk about it next week. As of that, Last of Us Left Behind started playing that. It is a story-driven DLC. I fell in love with the Last of Us, the remastered. I think it was, the remastered one. And was really sad when I beat it and it was over. I'm like, I really want to keep playing, this and that. So it's cool to have this little extra like background story. So been doing that, and other than that, I haven't been playing much. Watched Dez's Litterbox episode, if anybody has watched that at all. Have you seen that one yet?
I
Came
didn't
out
get a
today.
chance to
No?
do it yet, no.
He won a medal. Everyone go check that one out. Definitely
Nice.
should be on that as well.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. Well, yeah, that's fine.
2, 1, and
Definitely go play The Last of Us.
wow.
You love us, Brian.
You do.
Please tell us
I
you do.
told you, the only game I've been playing I'm not allowed to talk about. It's not fair.
And I hate games. This is all a lie. No, I'm just kidding. I just never have time.
You don't hate games.
I love games so much. I try to get into cell phone games, and I can't.
I can't do that.
You know what I mean?
I absolutely cannot.
They're always like Age of Empires type of games, or like,
I've been doing Pokemon Go for a while, and then it just stopped.
That still was
completely.
boring as well,
Hit a
too.
Wall.
Yeah. So I can't play
Is
cell phone
anyone
games.
still playing Pokemon Go?
I mean, there's still some people. Now they
Yeah.
brought in raids and shit like that.
Yeah,
Are you?
they've really expanded the game quite a bit. No, in fact,
You still have it on your phone?
I do, because I'm scared that if I delete it, my progress will go away.
Yeah, I know, and that
Exactly.
doesn't happen anymore.
I
We're
assume it will.
we're too tied to the past.
So it's like uploaded
Doesn't work
to
like
the
that
cloud
anymore.
or something
Yeah,
like that.
it's always like that now.
Connected.
It's weird.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I
Big
definitely
brother.
You don't want your progress to go away just in case you want to
start playing again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all
who
right.
knows? Maybe
All right.
Right? I mean, I could be wrong. It could all be gone, but I don't think so.
I'm not deleting it. It's,
Yeah.
it's there somewhere.
Yeah.
I ended up deleting mine.
Yeah, no, there's a lot
Yeah.
of stuff going on with Pokemon Go, and it sounds like if you're gonna get back into it, now's a great time. Which I'm not getting back into it.
I'm not gonna lie, I do miss going around Worcester and seeing like groups and groups of
Yeah,
people
that was
playing
great.
Pokemon Go.
8
That
o'clock
was
in the morning.
any time of the day or night. You just saw groups of people walking around playing the game. I mean, it was
2016.
phenomenal.
Yeah, it was a good summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would be like at a red light and someone would be like, there's like a Charizard over here or something
hear 'em.
crazy. And there was a point where like I pulled over and was like, where? I want to go get
yeah.
it, So I'll be
Yeah.
late to work. That's fine.
Yeah.
Brian, are you ready?
You know, I'm not ready, but I'm gonna do this anyway. So on my mark, get set, and
Go.
so I want to spend a little more time talking about Super Hot.
Okay.
Okay, because that was definitely my favorite game of the week, and so there's something very cool about the art style, and as from what I know, they actually upgraded it, updated it with a little bit of a patch for PlayStation 4 Pro. I complained a little bit about the
They
jagged.
already gave it a patch?
Absolutely, and by the way, Dave Station VR says hello, everybody. That's who's texting me. So they patched it. So yeah, everything looks a little bit cleaner now, which is kind of inexcusable that it wasn't there at launch because it's such a basic looking game. Although it's
Yeah.
although it's beautiful in its own right.
Yeah.
So it's just amazing. What I love more than anything is like you go through 4 or 5 sets of little mini stages, and if you die once, you have to do those all over again.
Okay.
And the first time you do any of them, it's like super impossible.
Right.
And then like by the 7th time you're doing them, like you're practically doing it with your eyes closed, and like you're shooting
really?
stuff
You're
like
like, I know
Neo
where
in the
they
Matrix.
come.
You're dodging bullets. You're throwing guns in the air. You're catching guns. Bam. It's just awesome.
How much
Phenomenal.
is it again?
So it was when it launched, it was $20 with PlayStation Plus, but I think standard price. I think it's for everybody now. It's $24.99. Totally worth it.
Not bad at
Definitely.
So it's still
Should be.
20
Yeah.
for Plus members?
I don't think so. I think that
Okay.
was only at launch, like leading
see.
up to maybe like if you pre-ordered it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think $25, and there's a bundle with if you're still playing non-VR games, which I am not, then you can get the Mindus software bundle, which is I think $40. I think, and that will give you the non-VR version, which is totally different because it's more like a first-person shooter. You run around with the the analog.
I wouldn't
sticks.
want that.
Okay, so $25 it is.
Sweet. And you know what I think I'm going to do? Because I said I would definitely be buying an extra Move controller so I could play some of the... So I think I'm going to download the game so that I can't play it until I buy that controller.
Forcing you to.
Forcing me to buy it.
And we saw
That's a
that
tease.
Move
That is a
controllers were on
tease, yeah.
sale at Walmart.
You did? Yeah.
I don't know if that's a permanent price drop or what, but it was like $17 a Move controller at Walmart. Made me want to just buy a couple extra and when these ones die.
Still just waiting for that Farpoint gun, personally.
Yeah, the aim controller.
Still waiting,
We
huh?
do
Yeah.
hear
Yeah.
we do hear from Impulse Gear that more will be in stock soon. They
Okay.
just can't say when because that's more up to Sony.
Yeah.
Right.
But they promise it's not going away. It's not discontinued. They're just getting more in stock. It will be soon. So everyone keep your eyes peeled. And if you know of a place in your area that's selling it, tell the rest of the Game
Right.
Cats.
Let us
Fucking
know.
lucked out with that. I just randomly checked Target, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So walked in. No, I forget. And I remember I tried grabbing you. They said they had 2, but they only had 1.
Yeah, I remember
gonna grab
going into
2.
Target and they're like, oh, someone just bought the last one like
Yeah.
10 minutes ago. And I was like,
It was
fuck you.
Jeremy.
Yeah, right.
It was Jeremy. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, it
10
was
minutes
me.
ago. Let's see. So
Exactly.
coming up this week, as this is
Yes.
the biggest week for PlayStation VR games that we've had since the day it came out.
Wow.
We have never had, I think, 5 games come out.
Nice.
5 games in one
All in
week.
1 week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All in
Crazy.
2 days, technically. And so first up, we've got Tiny Tracks, which you guys just watch the breaking news reports. It summarizes everything.
Is that the really weird trailer?
Yeah, we basically shit on the trailer like hardcore.
Yes.
Yep.
And
We
that
live in
will.
Worcester. We're negative.
When-
You know, fuck you. It's kind of how it
Is
is.
that our motto?
Yeah.
That is. That says on the
that-
billboard.
yeah.
Welcome to
Right.
Worcester.
Welcome to Worcester.
Fuck
you know?
you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Welfare. WIC card.
So I don't want to talk about my impressions of Tiny Tracks until the embargo is up. So
Yeah.
check out the review. Same goes for Infinite Mini Golf, made by Zen Studios, who made
Nice.
Zen Pinball. So good pedigree there.
Yeah.
A lot of customization. You can make your own courses and customize your characters.
Was that the one we saw the trailer of here? Or no?
We definitely watched the trailer here.
Nice. That one looked
Yep.
fun.
It looks fun.
Yes. Was it the same episode as the one when we shit on the other one?
It's possible.
Nice. Okay. Nice. Okay.
Probably.
Infinite Mini Golf is totally playable in or out of VR. It's almost the exact same game.
Okay.
And then next
I
up,
like that it gives you the option.
yeah, I think more games should have the option.
Right.
Because I think
agree.
what it does is, like, if somebody's going to buy the game, then it's sitting there on their PlayStation 4,
Yeah.
and they go, I can play this in VR when I get a VR. You know,
There you
it
go.
gives you that
Yeah.
thought. Like, I
Right.
already have a VR game,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's kind of neat. So
Yep.
Smashbox Arena, we definitely checked out on PlayStation VR Theater.
Yep.
This is a 3v3, almost looks like a paintball.
Yes.
yeah, that was exactly what it looked like.
Yes.
Interesting. We definitely need some PvP stuff, so that's coming this week. I haven't played it. I have no impressions. Hopefully we'll get a review code soon. I know that Seraphim190 was already streaming on his channel because in Australia they got the game a day earlier than us.
Oh, nice.
So
Sweet.
go check out Seraphim's channel for some impressions.
Those lucky Australians.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
even watched it yet. I haven't had time. I can't wait. You know what? Australia's lucky because they have Seraphim.
There you go. Yes, and he's
I
not
agree.
living in a tent somewhere with a big long power cord leading to it. Wasn't that you thought
Yeah.
that was
Oh
him?
yeah.
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 Yeah, it was just some power outlet
I
sticking
still,
up in the middle
I
of the
still
desert.
would like
Yeah.
to think that personally, but
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely. And then Heroes of the Seven Seas is is a Jesus. Let's try to get this one right.
Yes.
It looks like a PlayStation 2 game. It's already out on some PC VR stuff, maybe Gear VR,
Okay.
and it's about an hour-long pirate adventure.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be good.
Yeah.
Mixed reviews online.
All
And then
right.
finally, the God of War VR game Theseus.
Oh,
Yes.
that one's coming. When is that? Tomorrow?
No, it's actually Wednesday.
Okay.
But the embargo is up tomorrow, so my review should be up the moment
Oh,
it's up, which I think is like 7 or 10 a.m.
so excited.
Ready to go. Yeah.
Shit, I want to know.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm curious. Yeah.
I'll just be
Can you
waiting
hit
for that
stop?
review. Right?
Tell me.
let's go play it.
Right.
The developer said that it's about a 4-hour game, and I said on the breaking news report that I'm a little bit concerned about it because they kept calling it an experience, a mix of storytelling and action.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what to think at 4 hours, how deep of a game this is going to be.
Yeah.
But I haven't played it yet. I will as soon as this podcast is over, and I'll have review up by tomorrow morning.
Nice.
Have it all ready for you.
That's right.
Yep.
Whew. That's a lot of shit.
Just like your school lunch. Mama's going to have it ready for you when you wake up. Right?
I don't know. It
Something like that. Yeah.
Guys, if you like what you see, make sure you subscribe to the channel. All those reviews are coming up. We're gonna have Let's Plays, all sorts of content
Yeah.
all week long, and you
So
know,
much stuff happening this week.
so much stuff.
Busy week.
It's
Yep.
craziness.
Shit.
Yeah, and like the video. Make sure you click like
Yes, please. Like.
Because we don't know-
Subscribe.
and subscribe. We don't know if you like the video unless you click like,
Yes.
and we don't know if you're watching the videos unless you click subscribe. That's not true, but just believe it.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But it could be.
All right, what do you guys think? Was that a good wrap up?
Yep.
I think that wraps it up.
Wraps up the wrap up.
Wraps up the wrap up.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. For Video Game True and False, I'm Brian. That's Jeremy. This is Michelle. And we'll see you tomorrow for PlayStation VR.
Ta.
Theater.
That's right.
That was the one. You're still saving yours.
Yeah, well, he did pretty well last time, right?
Yeah, it was
did?
okay.
Tried it. It was all right. Yeah.
alright,
It's
yeah.
like the
Theater.
first meow of a little
Yeah.
kitten. It's like, oh, that's cute, but nowhere near the epicness it'll be later on. See, it's
Screechy.
It's
That
my-
sounds like your door, actually.
almost like a hairball. It does sound like a door.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.